Nice try, buddy. But I'm not scared of anything. You know, I really expected better from you. If I was a Texan, maybe this would be scary. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we have a very special Halloween episode. One of the most notorious creatures of Halloween is the vampire. And today I am going to show you how to defeat a vampire. These things are an absolute menace. They come out every year and I feel like you need to be better prepared. This guy here is looking pretty ferocious. If you look right here, you can see he has some very big, sharp fangs. He's dressed for the occasion and he looks thirsty. You may think that you can just take out one of these vampires with your Glock 19 or Grandpappy's shotgun, but that's not the case. It takes a very specific set of weaponry to take out one of these vampires. You know what's even more terrifying than vampires? Spammers, robocallers, and telemarketers. But you know who can help you with that? Today's sponsor, Aura. Anyone can find anything on the internet, including your personal information. I mean, even this guy could find it. Aura will identify data brokers exposing your information and automatically submit opt-out requests on your behalf. They'll even opt you out of junk mail and telemarketing lists. If you use my link, aura.com/Kentucky, you can start a free 2-week trial and see how many data brokers are exposing your information on the web. You can also find this link in the description down below, or you can scan my QR code. Aura also does so much more to protect you and your family from online threats you can't see. It's really easy to set up so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. You get everything at one affordable price. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so you can focus on other tasks with peace of mind. Stop letting people exploit and profit off of your private information. Swing over to aura.com/Kentucky and start your free 2-week trial today. You can also find this link in the description down below, or you can scan my QR code. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's go slay this vampire. You may notice it's a little bit darker today than we normally film, and that's on purpose. Vampires are actually very sensitive to sunlight. So I didn't want this guy to just get fried before we filmed, so we came out here a little bit later today. When it comes to battling a vampire, you may want to weaken his defenses first. One thing they definitely do not like is holy water. So here I have an electric squirt gun filled with normal water, but hypothetically, you could fill it with holy water. Let's see how effective our electric squirt gun would be. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, that's pretty good. Look at that, man. He would not like that. Ah. Look, he's melting. You can see he's melting. That's not the water. So it seems like an electric squirt gun full of holy water would be a very good deterrent for a vampire. But let's say you don't have any holy water and you don't have a squirt gun. Well, maybe you can get a hold of some garlic powder 410 shotgun rounds. So that's what I have right here. Vampires absolutely hate garlic. It being in powdered form would be highly effective. It'd get all up in his nose and his eyes, and you could at least get away. All right, let's see how he likes this. Oh! Yes, that looked pretty good. As you can see here, the garlic powder is all in his eyeballs, up his nose, just like I wanted it to be. So this may not actually kill the vampire, but I can at least get away from him. And I want to get far away because he's going to be really mad. That was a close one. Totally just saved your life. If you want to repay me, you can do so by hitting that subscribe button. So up to this point, I have shown you some really good deterrents for vampires, but there's only one real way to take out a vampire, and that's a wooden stake. Today I have several different sizes of wooden stakes. We're going to start with the smallest and work our way up to the biggest. The first wooden stakes I have are some 10 gauge wooden stake slugs. Let's see how good or bad these would be at taking out a vampire. All right, here we go. Oh! Oh! All right, those look like they did quite a bit of damage to the vampire, but I don't know if that would have been enough. Let's go check it out. Ah, my earplug. Ah, you guys don't think I wear ear protection. I do. It's just so deep in there that you can't see it. Okay, we hit right here and right here. We broke up his ribs pretty good, but I don't know if that would have been enough. I mean, vampires can heal pretty quick. And this was not really a vital area of the vampire. And even if it was, I don't know if that would have been enough. But that's okay, because I brought bigger stakes. The 10 gauge wooden stake shotgun slugs did quite a number to that vampire, but we definitely need something bigger. So up next, I have my double barrel 8 gauge Doomslayer shotgun, and I have some 8 gauge wooden stake slugs. Okie dokie. Let's see how this goes. Let's hear 1, 2, 3. Oh! We blew his whole freaking cape off. All right, tell you what. Let's get a little closer for this next one. Here we go. Oh! You know what's bad? When you blow his cape off. Oh, golly. Okay. I'm not really sure what it did, but if you come from this angle right here, it's all up in his neck. That is so bad. Look at these wood splinters and stuff. Almost made it all the way through him. Look at that. Holy cow. It's sticking out of his back. Oh. Okay, well. Oh gosh, he's missing all of his rib cage. If you had a vampire problem and you called the Doomslayer, I'm pretty sure he would be able to take out your vampire with his 8 gauge stake slugs. That was pretty brutal. Oh my gosh, he's called for backup. 8 gauge stake slugs. 100% I think would take out a vampire. But what if you encounter a real beefy vampire who really eats a lot of food and goes to the gym? Maybe you'd need a bigger stake. You may need something really big to make it to that vampire's heart. And I think this would do it. This is my harpoon gun fitted with a custom vampire stake harpoon. I am very excited to see if this works. Don't think the vampire is though. I mean, look at his face. He looks so angry. He's just scowling at me. Okay, we're gonna go right for the heart. Here we go. Oh! I did hit him in the heart, but oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do it again, obviously, but good Lord, look at this. It blew all the way through his shoulder. Oh, shoo-wee. Yep, I think that'll do it. I'm just gonna need to aim a little lower. We need to hit him more in this area. All right, let's try round 2. Here we go. Oh! I would say that that's pretty close to where his heart would be. And by golly, that's in there pretty good. Oh. Well, it didn't go as deep. I think that's because we hit some of his vampire bones. I was aiming down here and we're hitting here. I need to hit here. I think this will probably do it. Oh! Oh, yep. I think that would do it. Oh, he doesn't shoot it up. So now we know that a big giant wooden stake or an 8-gauge stake slug will definitely make it to the heart of a vampire. But now I'm curious. I mean, what would happen if you aimed a little higher? Alrighty then, I have a fresh wooden harpoon stake. Let's see what happens. 3 stakes. Oh! All right, well, he's finally bleeding. It's like a purple blood. I think we had a stake malfunction, and that's okay for a day like today, because this is just practice. But if we were actually battling a vampire, that could have really cost us. And that is why you always bring a backup stake when going on a vampire hunt. Oh, gosh! Dragula is not feeling too well right now. I don't care what you say. You gotta send a stake through the heart region. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that would have done it. Oh yeah, that is definitely a keeper. R.I.P. Mr. Vampire, and R.I.P. the Chip-O-Matic 5000. I miss it so much, and I wish it was here today, but it's not. If you miss the Chip-O-Matic 5000 just as much as I do, you need to check out these limited edition R.I.P. Chip-O-Matic 5000 shirts. The profits from these shirts are gonna go to investing in a bigger, better Chip-O-Matic. They're only available for a limited time, so if you wanna check them out, there's a link in the description down below. Okay, I have 2 8-gauge stake slugs left. Let's see what would happen if we gave Mr. Vampire both barrels. 1 hammer pulled, 2 hammers pulled. Here we go. Oh! Golly! Yeah! That looked like that messed him up pretty good. Oh. We got anything coming out the back? We do not. We have tested out all of our vampire weaponry, and it turns out the majority of it is pretty effective. But what if you don't have access to vampire weaponry, and all you got is a 12-gauge shotgun loaded with some birdshot? Probably not going to be super effective at taking out the vampire, but let's see what kind of damage you could do. Going to give the vampire the benefit of the doubt here. He has already been pretty wounded with all of my vampire weaponry. But it does appear, oh gosh. Okay, starting to get pretty dark. I've actually never been out here this late, and I'm kind of afraid that if I wait much longer, more of these guys are going to show up. So I'm going to need to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy it, be sure and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also be sure and check out Kentucky Ballistics breakdowns, Kentucky Customs, I promise I'm going to post a new video soon, and Kentucky Ballistics shorts. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with links to Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, X, and a link to KentuckyBallistics.com just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Make sure you stay away from vampires, and I'll see you next time.